call the meeting to order. Johanna, will you read the statement of compliance?
The notice requirements of the Open Public Meeting Act for this meeting have been satisfied. A copy of the annual meeting notice was sent to the Atlantic City Press, Star Ledger, posted on the bulletin board in the municipal building, the municipal website, and filed in the office of the municipal clerk. Please turn off all electronic devices.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Attention, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Johanna, please take the roll.
Mayor Collins?
Yes, here.
Commissioner Blumberg?
I am here.
Commissioner Horn?
Here.
Is there a motion for the approval of the May 1st, 2025 regular and workshop meeting minutes?
Motion.
Second.
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn?
Yes.
All right, we will now open up public comments for resolutions on today's agenda.
My name is Michelle Schaefer. I own Aladdin's Beach Brew and Ice Cream. And we were initially, when you guys had put out the first ice cream bid, the higher bidder for the ice cream. We did not receive any type of notice from anyone that you were rebidding it out, that you weren't accepting either bid, and you were rebidding it out for a one-year bid. I actually had to call to find that out. The second bid came, someone bid more than us, you are taking their bid. And then you guys are doing the ice cold brew on the beach, and the same company bid on the ice cold brew, but they bid $6,000 less than another company that has experience doing that. And they have no experience, and despite the fact that they signed a notarized document in the bid packet stating that they had all the equipment, they don't have the equipment. Have you guys inspected their equipment and made sure that it's been passed by the Board of Health?
Roger, you want to comment on that, please?
The second bidder was a defective bid, so that's why we did not accept it. We presume that they responded appropriately and will have all the equipment necessary to provide the services.
Well, at the meeting last week for the ice cream, you and Lisa were there when I asked them if they had all their equipment and how they were going to put that together in 10 days, and they said they did not know.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Right, but you don't carry any weight to someone signing a notarized statement saying that they do have everything?
It was a defective bid.
Right, but that's part of
Excuse
your
me,
bid
because
packet.
I'm getting confused. You guys are jumping back and forth. Are we talking about ice cream or iced coffee?
My-
I have a problem with the iced coffee bid in that the bid, the higher bid, which apparently the higher bid, which I would have liked to have seen, only bid for 1 year. I think this is the bid that you're saying was defective.
Correct.
Obviously, that person didn't understand I think, didn't understand the requirements of, or why would they not have filled in lines for years 2 and 3. And so in that regard, I understand that we're recommending the lower bid. Instead of taking what I thought was on the sheet of $25,000 for 1 year, we're taking $20,000 for that first year are they options for years 2 and 3? To make the bid, I think the tabulation showed $70,000. So for me, and I'm sorry, I'm just talking about coffee. For me, and then I'll let you go.
Mm-hmm.
For me, the idea is that in that regard, we really only got one bid. I would think we would either take the one bid for 1 year only or throw them out and then rebid.
That wasn't the only defective part of that bid.
Oh, and so again,
It was incomplete.
For me, not knowing the details and not having had time to discuss the details with you and or Scott, I would think that since this iced coffee is new for us, And yes, we really only got one bid. At a minimum, I would think, if we're within our legal right, for that, just to take take them for 1 year, so that we could give the second bidder and/or other bidders a fair shot at this work moving forward, if in fact it is even going to be successful. We don't even know. So I would, all that aside, I would discourage us and ask the solicitor, are we allowed to accept that bid, Roger's recommendation, for 1 year? And now I'm sorry, I'm done speaking.
You're actually fine, because I can explain and speak to that as well. We received the bid packet for ice cream and for iced coffee, which we were going to bid on both. Each packet was very confusing, not like any other city does, and had multiple errors in it. The dates were different of the bid, the times were different of the bid, depending upon the pages that you were on. So to speak in their defense, we were also very confused, and Roger himself can tell you that I called multiple times asking, because things were checked off, saying that they had to be done, but then I called Roger and they didn't have to be done. Like for a contractor, we're not a construction contractor, but that was all checked off, that we had to provide that for the bid. So
It's funny how
would
you
have
bid the
bid.
same bid 4 years ago, and there was no issues. It's the same bid.
Say that
Now
one more time?
You bid the same bid 4 years ago, and there was no issues. Now that you didn't win, there's issues.
Well, we didn't call you before because all those things weren't checked off that
It was the same
weren't
bid.
required with the bid.
It was the same bid.
So you have the same bid packet from 4 years ago and didn't correct anything in it,
This
even
is
though
not
it was
public.
incorrect? I mean, we should have won the the ice cream bid. But like I said, no one even bothered to call us and tell us, we're not taking your bid or their bid for 3 years, we're rebidding it out for 1. I called Roger 6 times and did not get one response. So in lieu of that, and the way we were treated, we did not come and bid on the coffee. We are the only company at the Jersey Shore from Cape May up to Atlantic City that does both and has carts equipped for both. And had the first bid gone differently, had someone just even reached out to us and said, you know what, we decided to not take either bid for 3 years, we're going to bid it out for 1 year, we would have come back. And we would have bid the coffee and bid the ice cream. But because of the way we were treated and all the discrepancies in the bid packet, which I have in my email and would happily email to all of you, it's very confusing when you're saying this has to be in there, this has to be in there, but it actually didn't need to be in there. So that would probably explain why the other person was confused, because I've been doing these bid packets for 10 years and it was very confusing.
The other person submitted their bid that day,
Okay, I'm just saying,
picked it up. I stand by my recommendations.
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
So, Scott and Pat, I don't know, based on Mari's recommendation, if you have any feedback to add.
What are the bids? I have a question. What are the bids that you want to accept? What are the amounts? You know,
I don't have that in front of me
It's $20,000
So
that was the high bid.
for the iced coffee.
for the iced coffee.
there was only one valid bid. So
The ice cream.
there were options, there was 1 year with options for
To accept.
26 and 27.
Well, you have
So-
an option, accept his recommendation or reject it and bid it again if you feel the basis to do that. I don't know, but what you're saying, we should accept that, that's your
Yes,
recommendation.
yes.
So in,
The other bidder had no issues.
The other bidder had what?
No issues.
Except they have no experience.
but these are options for 26 and 27
For
that
ice
you're
coffee.
saying approve it now and they have it, or at the end of this season, we then make a determination whether we want to accept their offer for next year?
Next year, next January or February, we have the right to extend that offer for another year.
Okay, so Commissioner, I think that answers your question. So
So I'm sorry.
So the bid that Roger's recommending will be for a 3-year term if we choose to exercise that next January. We can choose not to extend that and put it out to bid again next spring for next summer and, change
Correct.
the bid documents to match.
That for coffee.
Yeah.
So we can award for 1 year And then if that is not working out the way we would like to see it work out, we can then rebid that package. And is that the
Correct.
same with the ice cream bid?
Ice cream is for 1 year.
The ice cream is for 1 year, okay. And excuse me, this lady in the back, your issue was with both bids or with the you did not bid the ice cream bid the second time around, is that correct?
We
Oh,
bid the ice cream both times.
Okay,
Initially, we were the higher bid. And then for some reason unknown to us,
we rejected those bids.
right, without any notification
Roger,
to
why,
us.
can you refresh me as to why we rejected the ice cream bids, the first bid round?
We wanted to change the scope because it looked like it was unbalanced.
Tell me what that means.
It was backloaded instead of front-loaded.
Oh, yes, I can speak to that. On their bid, it was a very clever bid. Low amount first year, low amount second year, almost double the third year, which would have given them the opportunity to bail out.
We've provided
not
you
pay.
service before and have never bailed out. We have excellent references
I
from
mean, it was-
every other beach
I
town.
don't recall the exact figures,
Mhm.
but I think you went from a second year and then doubled the amount.
We didn't double it, but their bid was very
Close to
similar to ours
Close.
as well. And you took,
And I believe you've had this experience in other towns too, have you not, where you haven't completed the bid?
never did we
No.
ever not complete a bid.
Okay.
We have references from every single town that we've worked in.
Well, it seemed very unbalanced. The fact is, it made no sense, but to me, it didn't.
Well, they bid quite similarly.
No, they didn't.
No, they did not. No. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know.
I do, I remember
remember.
Roger
It was
explaining
like
this
20 grand,
at the time.
25 grand,
Yeah.
45 grand. So now that pulls their bid up to make it the highest best bid.
So we wanted to change the scope, do
What
it
if-
1 year.
But it's,
So the idea is,
Look, it
again,
didn't look
I-
straight.
I'm sorry because I don't have the numbers in front.
That's okay.
The idea is that round figures, this young lady's bid for the 3 years was $100,000. The other person's bid, this is the first time around, for the 3 years was $70,000, but her third year skewed her bid so
Correct.
that she got to the 100 grand. And for some reason, we took it upon ourselves to say, we don't trust that you're going to be here for the third year, so we could in fact lose money in year 1 and 2.
But we
Is
have,
that-
we
is
have
that-
provided
But
service
no, I'm
to
just
you,
trying to
and you've
understand
never
that.
had an
basically
issue.
it, you got it.
Right,
I'm
but
just-
where would you come to that logic from? Because
Didn't
we,
make any sense. You doubled it from one year to the next.
but we're
on the
still
third.
paying the same thing and providing you with the same service.
What if
And
you
not
just
only
walked away,
that,
though? You're in a whole sea, you walk away, you don't do it.
we've never done that. We've been in business 10 years. Find me one beach that we've done that to. And not only that,
did
we
not
make a commitment
smell
to
right.
every town we
you
come
was
in
right.
to be part of your town.
Okay.
We sponsor national night outs. We give ice cream to every child event for free. We pour ice cream and cold brew to any event for free that you asked us to. We strive to become part of a community, and we have never walked away from any bid ever.
I'm gonna have to stand with Roger on this one, especially with the ice cream. As far as the coffee goes, that one, I don't know which one to do.
Well, I
Is that
think,
bid 1 year or
I think
3?
it was bid with one with options.
One with options. For us,
I think Commissioner Blumberg said he's comfortable with awarding the one, and then I think we reevaluate so that in January, we don't,
And
You
so.
know, we can put it
I
out
believe
to-
we
again,
have the right to rebid the ice cream, so we're clear on that.
Again, from where I sit, I wish we weren't at this point. If it were me, I would reject both of these, put together different packages.
Bid it a third time.
And bid it a third time, yeah, I would.
We
That's
would
just me.
prefer that.
That's what I think would be fair. This way we could, not only that, I didn't know that there are companies out there that do ice cream and coffee.
We're the only one.
We then could, maybe realize more money for the town and the taxpayers.
Or less.
Because,
Or
hey, this is a shot that you have.
That's true.
But,
By rebidding the ice cream, we actually got more money.
Right, but your initial bid didn't say anything about how the bid years had to be or that they had to be equal bid years. If you look at any other town like Sea Isle, North Wildwood, they all say equal bid years. And that's what, the way we bid them, equal bid years. Your bid packet, again, did not say that.
Yeah, Michelle, thank you. I mean, we'll take into consideration to review our bid specs, so that we make sure this doesn't happen in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have any other public comment on resolutions on tonight's agenda? Is there a motion to close public comment on resolutions?
Motion.
Second.
Mayor Collins,
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg,
Yes.
Commissioner Horn,
Yes.
Johanna, will you proceed, please?
May I have a,
I guess we're going to vote on the ordinances.
What did we do? What was the end result?
So again, the resolution as it stands
Goes through.
is a one-year deal with options, basically. So I think that's,
Go with Roger's recommendation.
I believe that's the right thing to do. And then in January, based on how this summer goes, we can assess what we want to do going forward.
Okay.
may I have a motion for resolution number 134, 2025, authorizing bill payment and claims?
Motion.
Second.
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 135, 2025, authorizing payment to Colmar Home Center?
Motion.
Second.
Mayor Collins?
I abstain.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 136, 2025, authorizing establishing depository and signatories?
Motion.
Second.
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 137, 2025, authorizing the addition of signatories to municipal bank account?
Motion.
Second.
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 138, 2025, a resolution requesting approval for items of revenue and appropriations, NJS 40A:4-87.
Motion.
Second.
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn?
Yes.
May I have a motion for the consent agenda, which consists of resolution number 139, 2025, through resolution number 150, 2025.
Motion.
Second.
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes, with, again, concerns related to resolutions on the ice cream and coffee.
Is that a yes?
Do you
or no?
want a
Voted
separate?
yes.
Okay. Commissioner Horn?
Yes.
All right, we will now open up to public comment. If anyone has any comment, please step forward.
Sam Lashman, I live at Hanover Avenue. Years ago, I was here when Commissioner Rim was here on the ice cream franchise. What happened to the veterans? It used to be a monopoly for the veterans, but is that no longer?
So the veterans have privilege. I believe they still have to show documentation to the clerk, and then they can come to the street ends at the bulkhead.
Okay, thanks a lot.
I don't know when, it changed from them on the beach to now, but that was a number of years ago.
Thank you.
Thank you.
John Pitts, 413 North Huntington. I'd like to acknowledge the sign as you come over the bridge on Jerome Avenue, which says, "Drive like you're on island time." Whoever came up with that idea, it's brilliant. Nancy and I laugh at it every time we come over the bridge, so thank you very much.
Thanks, John, and thanks, Chief.
Actually, Chief, I have gotten numerous calls, and everyone loves that.
We wanted to use that new sign to its best purposes, so I think it's well served right there, right now.
All right, any other public comment?
I just received an email
Kathy, could you
about-
state your name?
Oh, I'm
please?
sorry, Kathy Heitzman, 22 South Adams Avenue, Margate. I just received an email from the Tai Chi teacher about the library, and I'm really surprised and wondered what happened because the library lot will now be closed until July 6th. I mean, we're talking through Memorial Day weekend, we're talking about people buying beach badges and so on, and I wondered if there was some way that they could adjust that schedule a little bit or do something? I'm sorry.
I can comment on this, not to the best of my ability, but I will tell you what I know. And that is they are redoing the roof there, and I believe they're
Right.
doing other things.
Right, they're doing
I
that.
believe the goal is to try to open it up in sections as it gets done. So it's not to, but we just got an email from the library regarding it today too. So there are talks in progress about the best way to handle that for the senior citizens.
Yeah,
So, like I said, it's been talked about this afternoon.
okay, okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, is there a motion to close public comment?
Motion.
Second?
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn?
Yes.
We are pulling Resolution 151-2025.
May I have a motion to pull Resolution 151, 2025?
Motion.
Second?
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn?
Yes.
Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second?
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn?
Yes.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.